Good morning, interwebs. It's about 11:25, and it is another cool and beautiful day. It's like 65, and it's just kind of a little hint of breeze here and there. I had the kids came in to get sweatshirts because it was cold, and I put on my shawl, and having a really good day in this fact of I got the shawl on the way I wanted it to sit, then the shawl pin actually stuck the way I wanted. Now, I haven't done too much moving around yet. We'll see if it stays in place while I go and work, but it's always a good day if you can get your shawl pin in right, because I have major difficulties with that. Or it'll look great in the mirror, and then the second you walk out the door to go do something, it's over and it's coming off. So if you have any, like, good suggestions for shawl pins, let me know. I need to get another one, because this is the only one I own. But, it is working at this point, and I really like it with this shawl. I really need to get another shawl pin because I don't feel like this shawl pin matches all my shawls. It's a little blue for all my shawls, but I'm going to go and do some sewing. First, I'm going to go and make some coffee, which I have not done in a couple of days. Had a headache last night, and Steve told me he thinks I'm not drinking enough coffee. He's probably right, but I'm going to go make some and rectify that problem. And then I will check in with you in a bit. I have not talked to you very much today. I was very, very busy. Lots of things. I did a decent amount of work, actually. Mostly it was sewing and crocheting and just getting things done for the Etsy update that went up, and that included filming and taking pictures and doing all the loading, and it involves lots of things. And I had children who were trying to get between me and those things I needed to do at every turn. But I got them done, and that is good. And then I sat here, I was like, well, goodness, now I'm done. What do I do? So I worked on my shawl some. Isn't it beautiful? It really will be quite beautiful once it's all, stretched out. I finished it. I need to weave in ends and stuff, but I actually think I'm going to, this needs to be blocked. I don't ordinarily block most things that I make, but this is clearly going to benefit from some blocking because of the way it has some, like, solid sections and then meshy sections. It needs to be pulled out to open up that mesh and make the lacy parts look better. I also decided to not do the top. It, like, basically said to edge the top in single crochets. I was trying to do it the way it explained, and I just didn't like the way it looked. So I have pulled all of that out, and I'm just going to block it like it is. And maybe once it's blocked, I could add a row of edging. Otherwise, I think I'm fairly content with it as is. But yes, I've basically just been sitting here doing this and watching YouTube and putting my feet up and enjoying a sit because, well, I sewed a lot today. Sewing involves a lot more standing than one would think. Well, because it involves a lot of, like, getting up and pressing things and just a lot of getting up and down. So I did that. Worked on my shawl. I don't know what I'm going to do for a little bit. I'm not quite ready for bed. So, shortly here, I will be headed for bed. And tomorrow, I need to film the podcast. And I think that is the only thing on the agenda for tomorrow. So, we'll see what else I get up to tomorrow. But I will have, hopefully, a good night's sleep tonight. And if it stays cool like this, I should get some nice morning sleep in the morning, which is when I get my best sleep anyways. So I will see you all tomorrow. Nighty-night.